Yesterday I watched the news and it was all over the place about how serious this outbreak is and how it has spread to many countries around the world. So my question is, why did the WHO did not get this thing under control before it spread all over the world?
Yeah, China is one of the best economies in the world. And this is a country who have trade ties with a lot of countries, the US, all the big gurus, if we will talk about that. So they didn't want to publicize the thing at the first place. They tried to keep it inner and try to control it because it's going to destroy trade. When people hear, oh, there is virus outbreak here, oh, okay, then I'm not going to do my business as China again. So all the 5 great countries were hiding the outbreak so that the trade ties will be there, so that people can still do their trading and all that. So because of this economic aspect of the country, which they contribute to a lot of economic strength of other countries, they didn't want to publicize it so that a lot of people will be aware, so that trade ties will be cut off. That's why it just spread all over.
So in other words, they value economic more than human lives.
They were thinking about the future. Let's say this virus is gone. By all means, they are going to get an antidote to the virus. What if they get an antidote after that, then the economy is already gone? What are they going to do? They have to start all over, or what is going to happen? So I think the government is multitasking, thinking of drastic measures to take control of the virus at the same time, thinking about the future of the Chinese economy.
Talking about the Chinese government and how it has handled the whole outbreak, there is a general sentiment online that the Chinese government has not been open about the seriousness of this outbreak, and that it has always tried to censor information that is coming out of China. So do you share that same sentiment?
Yeah, I do, and I disagree a little bit with it. He is the leader. He knows his economy best. Fine, and at the same time, they say health is wealth. But then he's also thinking about why should I just send this information across the world? What if this we get an antidote to this outbreak and everything is gone? Then now we lose our economy. So he's thinking about the country's well-being in the future, at the same time thinking about the people who are infected at the same time, right? You know, when it comes like this, people will talk a lot about the government. You are not taking drastic measures. And of course, you've heard that China started building about 10 or 15 hospitals, facilities to try to get those who infected healed. So I think it's up to the government. We have to just sit back and watch what will happen in the future.
They are giving the impression that everything is under control.
Yeah.
But they are building more hospitals. So which signifies that the things are more serious than what you are saying.
Yeah, for future cases. Let's say now they know that, oh, when these things happen, it's very serious. Now let's cast our mind back to Africa. When the Ebola happened, they built a lot of facilities, isolation centers. You know, even though they were able to solve the problem, they were thinking like, in the future, another virus can emerge, and what can we do? So this is what they are thinking. Let's say, oh, this virus outbreak is gone. What if it happens again in the future? Those facilities will be there to take care of that purpose.
Yeah, but even the Ebola virus that happened a couple of years ago, and the way it was handled swiftly.
Yeah.
And the restrictions that were put in place immediately.
Yeah.
But in the case of China, it wasn't like that. This virus, the news came out many months ago before the strict measures were put in place. So you see, it looks like there's a kind of like double standards when it comes to dealing with different countries.
China felt like they can solve the problem themselves. And when it comes to health, you don't know it all. You have to allow others who have views of what is happening, especially the scientists. You have to let them come in. The World Health Organization have to come in with delegates who are more experienced to help. That's why the Ebola was handled swiftly, as you said, because Africa opened up for the World Health Organization to come in and help us because things are not going well. And the World Health Organization sent delegates, health professionals, to come and help.